Okay, alright, welcome back to all you weird people that want to keep watching these. We have now finally moved on from Exmouth after about 3 weeks because it was just too damn good. And we've taken a bit of a detour to get here, but we are now in Tom Price about to go to Karijini. So, I cannot wait to explore the amazing Pilbara.
And nor can I. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be amazing. So we are at the Tom Price Mine tour now, got the hard hats on, and it's pretty cool. It's a bit like the gold mines, but just bigger, I reckon. So we've finished up in town, we've got everything we need for an awesome week in the bush. We finally got to wash the car because it was filthy as, and now we're on the road to Karijini. Alright, so we made it out to Karijini. We are at Dale's campground at the moment, just about to go to see Fortescue Falls. It'll be our first gorge, so can't wait to see what it's like.
Just move, baby. Move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? Got me on my knees, on my feet. You can take me to the left, baby. Take me to the right. You can take me for the rest of my life. Just move, baby. The way you move is moving me. What could I do? Follow along with your hips, feet, heartbeat, song, the flow and dress in your hair. Girl, it ain't fair, whatever you do, just don't stop. You just move, baby. Move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? You got me on my knees, on my feet.
Alright, so we've moved on from Dale's camp and we are now at Camelina Gorge, I believe. It's the gorge between Dale's camp and the eco retreat, and then tonight we're off to the eco retreat and then we'll be exploring all the amazing gorges around there before we head off to Hammersley Gorge, which I've heard is the pinnacle. So, can't wait.
What's really important about these rocks, I mean, apart from the fact that they're hard and so you get this spectacular scenery, is that it's evidence of an oxygenated environment. Because this iron is coming in now. There's speculation as to the source of the iron. There's different schools of thought. Some say it might be volcanic. Some say there's all one of those things that in unusual rock types you have more ideas of how things form. Anyway, there's iron coming into this environment, in this nice, calm marine environment, but it's occurring as hematite, which is an iron oxide. So you've got an oxygenated environment. Before this, you didn't have an oxygenated environment. So in this geological time frame, you have single-celled algae that are producing oxygen. They exhale oxygen, and that's what
Stromatolites?
Stromatolites, yeah.
Stromatolites.
That's what produced. That's what put oxygen in the atmosphere. So the fact that this is an iron oxide is evidence that it's depositing in an oxygenated environment.
Alright, so I've been thinking, I've been scheming, and I've come up with a little idea that I reckon you guys are going to love. I'm not so sure about Mum and Dad. So, I thought, while we're here exploring the beautiful gorges, one day I'll give Mum the camera, and then the next day I'm going to give Dad the camera, and then you guys are going to have to decide who you reckon did it better. I don't know how they're going to take this, but I reckon it's a pretty good idea. Right, so today is Mum's day of filming. Let's see how she goes.
Pete's given me control of the camera today. Very exciting. Today's adventure is Joffrey Gorge, just a short walk from Karijini Eco Resort, and here it is. This is Joffrey Waterfalls. It's not flowing at the moment. It'd be amazing when it is, but we're going to go for a wade through the water anyway. Check this out. Another angle on Joffrey Gorge. It's also beautiful and amazing. We're up the top now. Our late afternoon walk is at Knox Gorge. I haven't heard much about it, so I don't know what to expect, but let's go check out the views. Well, we made it down the Billy Goat Trail and now we are just...
Let me grab that for 2 seconds. I think I need to get a couple of misconceptions cleared up here, guys. All right, I am not in this little competition. All right, if you think Mum's doing a better job, keep that to yourself because I want to keep my job, all right? There you go.
Well, I don't think he's in any threat because I'm going to be very happy to hand this back to him tomorrow. But we're having a bit of fun today.
One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when.
Now, to swim or not to swim, that is the question. Now, Dave's pretty good at this video stuff, so for me to have any chance in this competition, I think I've got to do a bit of crazy stuff. So it's 5 in the afternoon, it's freezing cold, but I think I've got to go swim. It's looking not too bad.
I think so.
What do we reckon, guys?
I think you better hop in, Mum.
Oh, okay.
That old wedding dress now probably still fits like a glove. And tell the band to play one more slow song, 'cause you still have all my love. One more cold drink, one more roll.
Well, that swim was very refreshing. At least I'm now cooled off for the scramble up that. Here they go. Righto, Pete, on your feet.
One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance for the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. Let's get happy before we get old. No more whiskey, I'll have a Coke. Catching bass on an old fishing boat. One more story from Grandpa Joe. Let's get happy before we get old.
That's my day done. I had fun. Hope you enjoy watching along. And the good news is Pete's going to cook dinner for us tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to be glad to swap back again. I had so much fun yesterday. Don't tell Pete. I'm going to see how long it takes him to realise I haven't given him back the GoPro. So today we've got Wiano Gorge, Hancock Gorge, poor old Lang, may rest in peace, and Kermit's Pool and Handrail Pool. So lots more swimming, lots more walking, so it should be fun.
I've finally taken back control of the GoPro. We are in Wiano Gorge at the moment. There's a couple of gorges around this area, so we'll be spending all of today here checking them out. They've all been amazing, they've all been stunning, so I would definitely recommend coming to Karijini. We're next moving on to Hammersley Gorge tomorrow, which I think is supposed to be the most spectacular. So I can't wait to see what is better than this. So that was Wiano Gorge, probably the least spectacular gorge we've been to so far, but pretty impressive. I think there's a walk called up to Handrail Pool, the other end of the gorge, and that's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll go check that out. On the Handrail Pool walk now. It is certainly prettier than Wiano Gorge. Well, this still is Wiano Gorge, but the other walk here, pretty cool. Wow. Oh my god, that was incredible. Definitely the best one we've done so far. So don't worry about the rest of the walk in Wiano Gorge. Handrail Pool, just absolutely incredible. You got to swim all the way to the end. There's a bit of a pond when you get down there and it looks like the end of the walk, but if you get in the water, keep swimming the rest of the gorge and it almost goes into like a little cave. It's just absolutely incredible, so worth it, and just spectacular. So this is the Kermit Pools walk we're on now. They're all starting to look a bit the same, but they are all incredible. There's a bit of a swim again at the end of this one and a bit of a more challenging walk, so let's see how it is.
G'day viewers, here we are again today, heading off for another look at the gorges in the Hammersley Ranges, this beautiful part of Australia. We've been educated the last few days, and these Hammersley Ranges running northwest down to southeast, 250 kilometres. quite an amazing part of Australia. And the story goes back some 3.5 billion years. Quite incredible. And it's been a long time since I've sat at a desk taking notes, listening to the likes of Biffa, Dog's Body and Father Joe. But it's been fascinating over the last few days to see the confluence of geology, biology, physics and chemistry all come together to form these amazing landscapes in our beautiful country.